anytime you have those dumpster fire magazines and just trash pieces like TMZ and they're bashing you, you made it. We're going to check out Oliver Anthony again. I'm still not a fan of country music, but I don't know what to call his music. It reminds me of old country, but I have been corrected and told that it's Appalachian folk.
Said folk. I said folk.
I mean, label it what you want. To me, it reminds me of music I heard growing up because they listen to country music, the whole Merle Haggard and all that. It was just very similar to that. But, you know, Appalachian folk music, whatever you want to call it. The kid's a patriot. And I'm very impressed from what I've heard about him since we did our reaction, where he turned down an $8 million contract. I mean, how many people can say they would do that? And him being real was just, that's not my dream. That's not really what, let's check out what home he wants to go home to. Let's do this.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home. Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells to a man out of town. 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home. If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
Well, I guess that says it all.
That was really good.
He's got there's a tone to his voice that's very sincere. And I think that's what gravitates people towards him, is he just really does have a very sincere and passionate voice.
Yeah. When he means what he's writing.
You can feel that.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for someone like him who had a lot of struggles. And now that he's gotten through those struggles, he's not quick to jump into the next big thing to put him back in a position where he may have landed himself in the past. And I like that aspect of his personality. And I mean, he said it himself. He's not the greatest guitarist. He's not the greatest musician, but he's real.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way. Sincerity means something in music, because today most of the music that's created It's perfect. And I don't like perfect. There's a flaw in everything, but when you're doing all of your music through whatever program you use, Pro Tools, I mean, you name it, you make it so perfect that it doesn't have any sincerity to it, anything real about it. And that's why I like singer-songwriters, because at least they have to keep it real.
Yeah.
And that's what Oliver is. He's a singer-songwriter. You can call it Appalachian folk, call it country, call it whatever you want. It's just good music. And, grown up, lived my whole life as a metalhead, although I do listen to a lot of music that would highly surprise many of you.
Yeah.
This really isn't my forte of music, but I like his. And that says a lot, because that means
it really does.
There's probably other people like myself out there that would not give this music a chance, but when you hear it, you hear the sincerity in his voice and the message that he's giving. I mean, it resonates.
See, and that's another thing. There's an actual message to his stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just crap,
Well, he's singer-songwriter.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Most of those actually have a deep meaning to their songs.
Right. I mean, if you look at the popularity of John Mayer, he is one of the better guitarists in the world. He is one of the better singer-songwriters in the world, and I don't like that style of music even a little bit, but I like John Mayer.
I like John Mayer.
Because like this Oliver Anthony guy, it's just, you can tell it's sincere, and he wrote it with a passion, a determination, and a meaning.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy's going to go a good ways, and we'll follow his career. It'll track. I think
it'll
he'll
definitely track.
So I'm very curious to hear what he has coming out next. I haven't delved into any of his other catalog, any of his older stuff.
I think I listened to one of his songs the other day named Virginia, and it was really good too. Everything he does is just, what I've listened to at least, is really good.
Well, I mean, between this song and the last one that we did, the viral one, North of Richmond, he plays roughly the same guitar chords. He just moved his capo down on his Gretsch a little further down, and it changes the sound. But I mean, you can tell that when he plays, he writes the lyrics. He wants to get those out, and he has a certain cadence that he wants to follow. But he's playing roughly the same chords. So he's a singer-songwriter. That's what singer-songwriters do. They're not out there trying to dazzle you with...
I mean, look at Jewel.
Right. They're not dazzling you with their instrumentation. They're letting their vocals and their emotion control the music. And
good on you if you can do that.
Yeah, good old folk music there. So no complaints here. This is where you come in. Get in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts are on Oliver. What do you want from him? Do you want him to tour? Do you want him to come to your town and play? I mean, I'm just curious, because based on what he says, he really doesn't have much interest in that. And I think if this guy, especially with presidential race coming up, if he latches on to one of the candidates and either writes a song for the candidate or just plays Richmond, North of Richmond on their campaign trail, this is the kind of guy people can get behind.
Yeah.
And I think it would be very beneficial to politicians. It'd be very beneficial to a lot of people right now, a lot of marketing people. Well, Bud Light went after him.
Yep.
I mean,
because they know.
Well, this is the sincerity we lack in this country now. Everyone's so busy trying to accuse everyone of being an ist or a phobic, and when you find something that's, you really, I mean, I've seen Rolling Stone and other dumbasses scrutinize this and call it a ploy. Anytime you have those dumpster fire magazines and just trash pieces like TMZ and they're bashing you, you've made it.
You've made it, man.
You've made it. You're on their radar because they fear the audience that you attract. And I like that aspect. He attracted us as an audience. And the fact that he bothers them is just a plus.
Yep, that's a good thing.
Like, share,
subscribe,
do the thing.
Do the thing.
And until the next time, guys, as always, come at me, bro.
The Brodown is over. Let's bro out.